Welcome to Wood Stove Sessions, the lesson series. This is episode 2. In this episode, we're going to cover bluegrass endings. This one particular is considered to be the second most popular run or riff in bluegrass music behind the G run, and it's called "Shaving the Haircut 2 Bits." The earliest reference I found for it was late 1800s, but it's a very common ending used in bluegrass music. You also find it used some other places too. It's almost always done by the banjo, but today we're going to do it with the guitar. I use it quite often. So here I'm going to put the tablature up for the whole piece, and we'll play the whole piece together. Then we're going to break it down into pieces. Here's the whole piece. So let's look at the first half of it. You don't have to play the lick that I use. It's pretty common though. It's right backwards up the scale, and it's used a lot for bluegrass music, and it's also pretty easy. So let's put the tab up for that and go over the first half of the lick. I'm also going to put up an alternate version. As we mentioned in the first video, I often substitute the F note for the E note, and this is something like what the alternate version would sound like. It's only one note difference, but a lot of sound. So, one note sounds a lot different, but I am a fan of Jimmy Martin, Del McCoury, Stanley Brothers, and they often, you hear that F note used a lot instead of the E note. Here's the second part of it. We're going to put the tablature up for that, and this is the Shaving the Haircut 2 Bits. So it's best if there's 6 notes in the first part, and then the 2 ending notes that I played. I'll look at the 6 notes and divide them in half. Here's the first half of it, and then the second half of it, and then your 2 bits. And once you get the 2 parts down, just put them together. There we go. Now, also I'll provide an alternate version of that, because we started out our intro as up here is, and I play the Shaving the Haircut 2 Bits down here because it sounds closer to the banjo lick that we're used to hearing, but you don't have to. And here's a place you can play it, and you don't even have to change your hand position. So here's the intro, and here's the alternate Shaving the Haircut 2 Bits. So together you don't even have to change your hands. That's Shaving the Haircut 2 Bits, and that is lesson 2 of the Wood Stove Sessions lesson series. Thank you.